Peppa Pig's Dinosaur Factory. Peppa Pig and her friends are having a wonderful time at school. Madame Gazelle has an announcement for the class. After school, they will visit a dinosaur toy factory. Peppa Pig has always wanted to go there. She feels very excited. Peppa asks Madame Gazelle if George can come too. George loves dinosaurs very much. Madame Gazelle smiles and agrees. Soon, Peppa, her friends and Madame Gazelle arrive at the dinosaur factory. Welcome to the dinosaur toy factory. Please stay together and keep a safe distance. George is very happy when he sees the dinosaurs. In this room, they make dinosaur toys in many different colors. Let's take a look. The toys are painted with special safe paint. Oh, how interesting! At the end of the tour, everyone will make their own dinosaur toy. The children are very excited about Madame Gazelle's idea. The toys are made from soft fabric and filled with fluffy stuffing. The dinosaurs look almost real. Look, now the dinosaurs are getting their colors. The white dinosaur turns red. Another white dinosaur turned green. The dinosaurs are already shaped and move along the production line. Let's go to the next room. Wow, giant dinosaur toys. The children run excitedly toward the giant dinosaurs. Madame Gazelle takes out her camera. Let's take a picture together. What a wonderful photo. Now the children stand around a table filled with soft stuffing and dinosaur models. Let's make our own dinosaur toys. Peppa Pig carefully stuffs her dinosaur with soft filling. George happily plays with his dinosaur in his hands. The other children finish their dinosaur toys too. Madame Gazelle smiles and congratulates them. The children have had a wonderful time at the dinosaur toy factory. Cleaning the house with Peppa Pig and friends. Inside the bus, Peppa and her friends are chatting and laughing together. Suddenly, George points to the side of the road. Oh, look over there! It's Miss Rabbit! She is standing beside a bush of flowers. Mr. Panda stops the bus. Peppa and George hop off and run toward Miss Rabbit. But what is Miss Rabbit doing here? Oh, Miss Rabbit is admiring the beautiful flowers. Peppa invites Miss Rabbit to ride the bus with them. The bus is happily rolling along the road. Soon, the bus arrives at Susie Sheep's house. Here is Susie Sheep. She is busy cleaning her washing machine. The room looks a little messy. Peppa and her friends decide to help Susie clean up. Peppa is tidying the books and putting them neatly on the shelf. George is putting away the toys. Candy Cat is sweeping the dusty floor. Wow! Freddy Fox is carrying a big pile of things. And he is even balancing a ball on his head. Freddy Fox and George put the toys neatly into a box. George runs over to help Peppa move a heavy dumbbell. Peppa and George give each other a happy high five. Look at that! The room is now clean and tidy. All the toys and items are neatly put away. The floor has been swept and cleaned until it shines. Miss Rabbit gives everyone a sweet candy as a reward. All the friends laugh happily together. Working together makes everything easier. Peppa Pig and the doctor at the hospital. Today, Peppa Pig, George, and Mummy Pig are riding on Panda's bus. Everyone is chatting and laughing together. Soon, the bus arrives at the hospital. Peppa's family gets off the bus and waves goodbye to Panda. Oh, Mummy Pig is pregnant. Today, She has come to the hospital for a checkup. Peppa Pig and George follow her into the clinic. Wow! There are so many medicines and medical tools inside the room. Nurse Rabbit walks over to greet them. Peppa Pig and George are asked to wait outside in the hallway. While waiting, Peppa Pig and George start playing chase in the hallway. They run around happily. George jumps up onto a long bench. Oh no! George slips and falls down. Peppa quickly runs over to check on him. There is a small bump on George's leg. Just then, Dr. Dog walks over holding a box of medicine. Dr. Dog smiles and invites Peppa Pig and George into the examination room. Inside the room, Nurse Rabbit and Mummy Pig are chatting happily when Dr. Dog arrives. Peppa Pig carries George and follows behind. George lies down on the examination chair so Dr. Dog can look at the injury. Dr. Dog takes out a special spray bottle. George feels a little scared. He closes his eyes and stretches out his leg. The spray medicine is gently sprayed onto the bump. Wow! The bump on George's leg quickly becomes smaller. Peppa Pig looks at George's worried face and giggles. George looks down at his leg. Oh, it already feels much better, and it doesn't hurt anymore. George happily thanks Dr. Dog. Everyone in the room laughs together. Doctors are wonderful. Peppa Pig's Pirate Treasure Hunt. Peppa Pig and George are lying in bed. It is time to go to sleep. Daddy Pig is reading them a bedtime story. His voice is calm and gentle. In the story, the Peppa Pig family becomes pirates. They are sailing on a ship across the big blue sea. Daddy Pig is steering the ship, holding Peppa Pig proudly. Mummy Pig and George are looking through a telescope, searching the sea. Daddy Pig makes the boat go faster across the sea. Oh, Mummy Pig spots a big rock ahead. Daddy Pig quickly turns the ship to avoid the rock. Soon the ship stops at a small island. Everyone chats happily as they explore. Oh, George sees a key hanging on a coconut tree. The Peppa Pig family stands under the tree. Daddy Pig tries to reach the key, but it is too high. So Daddy Pig lifts Peppa Pig up, Peppa reaches out, and gets the key. Now they travel to the next place. The ship arrives at a candy island. Oh, there is a pink treasure chest on the island. The family gathers around the chest. Peppa Pig takes out the key and gives it to Daddy Pig. Daddy Pig puts the key into the lock and opens the chest. Wow! The chest is full of delicious candy! And that is the end of Daddy Pig's story. Peppa Pig is feeling very sleepy now. George is already fast asleep. Daddy Pig quietly leaves the room. What a lovely and exciting story. Peppa's Chocolate Factory Trip. Today, Peppa Pig and her friends are going on a trip to a chocolate factory. Peppa Pig and George are chatting happily on the bus. Madame Gazelle announces that they are almost at the factory. The children are very excited, and here it is, the chocolate factory. Please watch the conveyor belts carefully and do not touch, says Madame Gazelle. Today, they will see how chocolate is made. Peppa Pig and George are very excited. Right in front of them is a conveyor belt making chocolate bars. These are the chocolate molds. First, the chocolate is melted. Then the mixture is poured into the molds. It looks so tasty. This chocolate is shaped like a flower. It looks beautiful and delicious. Let's go to the next room, says Madame Gazelle. Madame Gazelle asks the children to decorate chocolate cupcakes. She shows them how to decorate. First, take a cupcake. Next, squeeze some cream on top. Finally, add a strawberry. All done. Now, the children can decorate their own cupcakes. Peppa Pig carefully follows each step. What is Peppa's cupcake missing? A strawberry, George reminds Peppa Pig. Now Peppa's cupcake is finished. Wow, Rebecca Rabbit's cupcake is finished too. The children laugh happily together. Everyone has finished decorating their cupcakes. Now it's time for the next room. Yay! Wow! It's a chocolate fountain. How amazing! Yay! You can dip your cupcakes in chocolate if you like. Peppa Pig runs to the chocolate fountain. She holds her cupcake under the flowing chocolate. Whoa. Peppa takes a bite. It tastes delicious. The children have had a wonderful day at the chocolate factory. Peppa Pig's Pyramid House. Peppa Pig and George are building their dream houses in the sand. George makes a triangle-shaped house. Peppa Pig builds a house with 3 sides and a little flag on top. Daddy Pig comes over and asks what they are doing. Peppa Pig and George say they are building their dream homes. Daddy Pig looks at the houses and smiles. He has an idea. Maybe the family needs a new house. Soon, the Peppa Pig family sets off to look for a new home. Look! There is a for sale sign. You can often see houses like this for sale. This house is shaped like a pyramid. Let's go inside. Oh, the inside is made entirely of stone. It does not feel very cozy. The sofa does not look comfortable at all. It feels hard like stone. George does not seem to like it very much. Let's go to the next room. The kitchen is also made of stone, and the table is too small for the whole family. Let's see another room. Oh dear, the beds look very uncomfortable to sleep on. Now they visit the next house. It looks like a little tent. Let's see what is inside. Inside, it looks like a normal kitchen, but the walls are made of fabric. There is a big table and the space feels wide. Now, let's see the living room. Wow, the sofa looks very soft. It feels really comfortable. Oh, a breeze blows through. George feels cold. The room is not very well enclosed. The bedroom looks quite strange. Something is hanging from above. Oh, it is an old lantern. It seems this room has no electricity. Let's go to the next house. Oh, this house is big and beautiful. Let's see what is inside. This house feels warm and cozy. Everything is bright and spacious. The sofa is very soft. Peppa Pig and George really like it. The kitchen is clean and modern. Now, let's see the bedroom. Wow, the bedroom looks lovely. The beds are soft and comfortable. Peppa Pig and George love this room. Hooray! The Peppa Pig family has found a house that everyone loves.
Peppa Pig at hospital! Oh no! Peppa Pig is feeling very sick today. She has a high fever, and Mummy Pig is terribly worried. Daddy Pig and Mummy Pig quickly help Peppa into the car and drive straight to the hospital.
Huh?
Outside the examination room, Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig wait anxiously, their faces filled with worry. Inside, the doctor checks Peppa carefully and prepares medicine for her. Slowly, drop by drop, the medicine flows into Peppa's body, helping her fever go down and easing her discomfort. When the doctor comes out, Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig rush to ask about Peppa's condition. Then everyone goes together into the room to see her, and there she is. Peppa is feeling better and sleeping peacefully. Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig finally smile again. They laugh softly with relief. They were so worried. But luckily, Peppa is absolutely fine.
Where's Peppa Pig hiding? Oh, 3 superhero eggs, a Wonder Woman egg, a Spider-Man egg, and a Captain egg. Peppa Pig, George, and Freddy Fox are playing hide and seek. The rules are simple. One person hides inside an egg and the others guess which one. Freddy Fox volunteers to hide first.
1, 2, 3.
Which egg will he choose? The Wonder Woman egg or the Spider-Man egg? In the end, he chooses the Captain egg. Now Peppa Pig and George start looking. George wonders which egg Freddy is hiding in. George opens the Spider-Man egg. Oh dear, Freddy Fox is not inside. George guessed wrong. Peppa Pig giggles happily. George thinks very hard. He has an idea. George brings out a hot, tasty pizza. He uses the smell to lure Freddy Fox out. Freddy Fox smells the pizza and takes the bait. Now it's Peppa Pig's turn to hide. George and Freddy Fox get ready to search. Peppa Pig is choosing an egg, but oh no, her tummy hurts. Peppa quickly runs to the bathroom. George and Freddy Fox don't know that. They start guessing. They think Peppa is in the Spider-Man egg. They open it. Oh dear, she is not there. Peppa Pig comes back and sees them still searching. She quickly hides inside the Wonder Woman egg. And pops out with a surprise. Now it's George's turn to hide.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
George chooses the Captain egg. Peppa Pig and Freddy Fox start searching. Oh, Mummy Pig brings in some delicious chicken drumsticks. Peppa Pig and Freddy Fox start eating and forget all about finding George. George feels a little annoyed. He takes a blue marker and draws on Peppa Pig and Freddy Fox's faces. What a funny game of hide and seek. Peppa Pig's special car bed. Oh, Peppa Pig is looking at her bed. She is thinking very carefully. George is fast asleep in his bed. Peppa Pig calls George to wake up. Peppa Pig has an idea. George is very excited about it. Daddy Pig walks into the room. He says he wants to get a new bed for Peppa and George. The two children happily agree. Soon, the Peppa Pig family arrives at a furniture store. Mr. Raccoon comes out to greet them. Daddy Pig tells Mr. Raccoon they are looking for a new bed for Peppa and George. The family follows Mr. Raccoon inside. In the showroom, there are many different kinds of beds. Peppa Pig wants a bed that is soft and comfy. Mr. Raccoon shows them a beautiful dinosaur bed. Peppa and George are very excited about the dinosaur bed. George wants to try it. Mr. Raccoon happily agrees. The two children climb onto the dinosaur bed. The bed is soft and comfortable. They are very happy with it. Next is a princess bed. The bed is a lovely pink color. It is just as soft as the dinosaur bed. Peppa Pig really likes the princess bed. Mummy Pig asks George if he likes this bed. But George only wants the dinosaur bed. Mr. Raccoon says there is one more bed to see. What does the third bed look like? Wow, it's a car! The third bed is shaped like a car. The Peppa Pig family sits together on the bed. The bed is strong, soft, and very comfortable. Now it's time to choose the perfect bed. Dinosaur bed, princess bed, car bed. Peppa Pig wants the princess bed. George wants the dinosaur bed. Mummy Pig suggests they choose a bed that suits them both. Peppa and George decide together. They choose the car bed. Hooray! Peppa and George have made a wonderful choice. Dinosaur house. It was a beautiful day at the Pig family's house. Peppa, George, Mom Pig and Dad Pig were sitting around playing. Suddenly, crash! A very loud noise comes from the ceiling. Peppa is startled and cries out, "Oh my goodness, what was that?" Daddy Pig steps up to check and says in surprise, "We need to call Mr. Rabbit, the builder, to fix the roof right away." Soon after, Mr. Rabbit arrives in his tool-filled truck. He greets them cheerfully. "Hello, Pig family! Well, a meteorite crashed through your roof. Not to worry, I will fix it." Mr. Rabbit looks down at George and asks, "I want a new roof, would you like?" "Dinosaur! Grrrr!" Mr. Rabbit laughed out loud. "A dinosaur house! Brilliant idea! Leave it to me." Mr. Rabbit gets to work right away, from morning till night, into the daytime. Mr. Rabbit wipes the sweat from his forehead and calls out, "All done! Come and have a look, everyone!" The Pig family walks out and is absolutely amazed. The house has been painted entirely in bright green and the roof now has sharp spikes just like the back of a giant dinosaur. Splendid! George jumps up and down with joy. Grrr! Dinosaur! Dinosaur!
Peppa's music class. A bright morning shines through the window of the music room. Peppa and her friends hurry inside, full of excitement. Miss Gazelle enters, smiling gently as she rings a tiny bell. Everyone sits down, eyes filled with curiosity. A big box opens. Inside are colorful instruments. Peppa spots a red guitar and gasps with joy. Danny taps a drum. Boom, boom. Rebecca blows the trumpet. Toot! What a funny sound! Laughter fills the room like music itself. Miss Gazelle raises her hand, keeping a soft rhythm. Peppa strums her little guitar proudly. Danny plays faster. The beat gets lively. Susie shakes her tambourine with a happy grin. Together they create a cheerful, messy melody. Colorful notes float in the air like bubbles. The music slowly fades into a calm tune. Miss Gazelle smiles, clapping her hands softly. The children bow together, their hearts full of joy. As the bell rings, Peppa waves goodbye, her little guitar still shining in the sun. An exciting day in the mysterious dinosaur garden. It was just another normal day, just like always, in Peppa's little world. While they were playing happily together, a mysterious secret world suddenly appeared. And whoosh! It pulled them both into a magical, mysterious space. Wow! A dinosaur world! They both saw a giant volcano and felt so excited. As Peppa slowly walked closer, the volcano suddenly started to rumble and erupt. Sparks were shooting everywhere, and then one giant smoky spark rose up high into the sky. Poof! It transformed into a big dinosaur. George saw it and shouted excitedly, "Dinosaur! Dinosaur!" They were happily playing when the mysterious space appeared again. And just like that, they were back in their cozy little home. What a fun and unforgettable day it was! Daddy Pig's Racing Day. Today, Daddy Pig has a brilliant idea to turn his old bicycle into a super racing machine.
Ta-da!
Whoa!
After a few questionable upgrades, Daddy Pig's bicycle is ready, with stickers, a sidecar, and just a little too much confidence.
Hooray!
Let's go!
And they're off! Daddy Pig speeds ahead for exactly 2 meters before his chain says goodbye. Even with a broken chain, Daddy Pig still declares victory. That's one way to win! And so, Daddy Pig's Racing Day ends with laughter, grass stains, and one very confused bicycle. The sweet-making machine of Professor Lion. Today, Peppa and her friends visit Professor Leo's lab.
Aha!
Where sugar, flour, and curiosity blend into one. Professor Leo proudly declares, each button creates a culinary masterpiece. Naturally, no one dares to press one, yet. sure whether to eat first or clean first. A moment, both delicious and sticky.
Aha!
It turns out every invention comes with a little chaos and a little sweetness at the end. Hide and seek. It's a bright and sunny day at the garden. The friends are looking for something fun to play. Peppa has an idea. Let's play hide and seek. Susie begins to count while everyone hides. Peppa finds a perfect spot behind the big tree. George hides quietly inside the toy box. Danny sneaks behind the garden fence. Susie opens her eyes. Time to find the others. The garden is quiet, but not too quiet.
Huh?
Something is moving over there. The first one is found. What a surprise! Now, who's hiding behind those leaves? A curly little tail gives someone away. And Peppa is found. The game is getting exciting. Only one friend left to find. Oops, that was too easy to spot. Everyone laughs and celebrates together. Peppa wants to play one more round. And off they go again, running in all directions. It's another wonderful day of fun and laughter for Peppa and her friends. When Mom and Dad are out, morning, soft sunlight shines into the living room. The house is still tidy and quiet. Mom and Dad get ready to go out. Mom and Dad both bend down in front of the two siblings, signaling with their hands, "Stay inside the house." The siblings stand close together. They nod obediently. The door closes. The house becomes completely silent. The siblings turn to look at each other. Both break into mischievous smiles. The younger brother runs to the sofa. He picks up a pillow and tosses it lightly into the air. The older sister catches it and throws it back. They toss the pillow back and forth. The pillow flies up and down. Both laugh happily. The older sister stops, looks around the room, an idea forming. She takes out a box of paint and a few brushes. They spread paper out on the floor and dip the brushes into the paint. They paint with bold strokes. The brush slips past the edge of the paper, drips onto the floor. The younger brother hurriedly grabs a cloth and bends down to wipe. The paint spreads even more. The room gradually becomes messy. Pillows on the floor, drawing paper scattered, paintbrushes rolling away. Both lean back against the sofa and sit quietly for a while. The younger brother yawns. The older sister rubs her eyes. They slowly slide down onto the floor, lying among the mess, eyes closing. They fall asleep a while later. The front door opens. Mom and Dad walk in. Mom looks around the room. Pillows, toys, drawing paper, paint stains. She stands still, shakes her head. Dad smiles, bends down gently, and pulls a thin blanket over the two children. Peppa Pig visits a doctor. It's raining hard today. Peppa and George are stuck inside, not sure what to do. Peppa looks over and sees that George has already fallen asleep. Outside, the raindrops tap tap on the roof like gentle music. Soon, Peppa falls asleep too. Peppa wakes up needing the toilet. But as she walks downstairs, she slips and hurts her leg. Daddy Pig and George rush to help, and they all go to the hospital. At the hospital, Peppa sits on the examination chair, feeling a little scared. Daddy Pig and George stay close, cheering her up and helping her be brave. Miss Rabbit takes care of Peppa's injury and wraps it gently. Peppa feels better, and everyone cheers happily together.
Peppa Pig's secret door. Today, Peppa Pig is visiting Granny Pig's house, but it looks like she has lost something. Daddy Pig comes over and asks what Peppa is doing. Oh dear, Peppa Pig is looking for her doll Dolly. She cannot remember where she left it. Daddy Pig smiles and says not to worry, they will find it together. Granny Pig's house is quite big, so Daddy Pig helps Peppa search other rooms. They check many rooms, but still no Dolly. Peppa Pig starts to feel a little sad. Daddy Pig says there are still a few rooms left. Let's keep looking.
Let's go.
They walk into a room with a red door.
Huh?
This room smells like plants. Daddy Pig turns on the light. Wow, it looks like a little forest. There are beautiful flowers everywhere. Oh no! Daddy Pig starts sneezing. The smell is too strong for him. Daddy Pig asks if Peppa has found Dolly. He wants to leave before he sneezes again. Peppa and Daddy Pig quickly leave the room. Next, they go into a room with a green door. The room is very dark. Daddy Pig turns on the light. Wow, a giant soft dinosaur! How amazing! But Peppa says she has never been in this room before, so Dolly is not here. Next, they try a room with a blue door. Wow, it's a bouncy house! Peppa Pig climbs in and has fun bouncing. She really likes it. But still, no Dolly. Peppa and Daddy Pig decide to go back to the bedroom. Daddy Pig asks, "When did you last see Dolly?" Peppa thinks carefully. It was when Dolly wanted to go to sleep. Daddy Pig pulls back the blanket. Oh, there is Dolly! Peppa Pig is very happy to find her doll. She thanks Daddy Pig for helping her.
One day at school. Today, Peppa and her friends are having a fun day at school. Let's join them! It's a bright and happy morning at school. Peppa and her friends are excited to start the day. Today, they are learning new and fun things. Peppa loves to answer questions. Everyone wants to join in the lesson. The classroom is filled with laughter. It's time for playtime. Whoa! It's lunchtime now. Everyone has a tasty lunch. What a lovely day at school. Goodbye, everyone. Peppa Pig, the Great Bubble Chase. It's a sunny day, and the pig family is playing with bubbles. Daddy Pig decides bigger is better. Oh no, the bubble escapes. Peppa and George chase it across the garden. And Daddy Pig pretends he's still 20 years younger. The bubble floats, the pigs chase, and no one remembers that it's just soap and air. And now, Daddy Pig is officially trapped inside the world's biggest bubble. The bubble pops. The pig family is covered in soap and laughter. And Daddy Pig decides maybe smaller bubbles are safer. Peppa's haunted party. It's Halloween night. Peppa and George are decorating for their spooky party. Daddy Pig brings a bat-shaped cake. And accidentally turns it into a zombie cake. Peppa's friends have arrived. But when the lights flicker, everyone screams, thinking the others are real ghosts. The lights go out. A huge shadow appears. Everyone freezes until Daddy Pig turns the lights back on. The terrifying ghost was just Peppa cleaning the table. Mommy Pig brings out the candy. But George slips. Daddy Pig spins like a breakdancer, and Halloween turns into a comedy show. Just when they think the party is over, the pumpkin glows. A tiny frog jumps out, and everyone screams, then laughs. Happy Halloween from Peppa's haunted house. Peppa's dream. One quiet night, Peppa drifts into a dreamy sleep. What kind of dream adventure will Peppa have? She floats gently into the sky. Wow! A rainbow slide appears just for her. Flowers bloom bigger than ever before. Butterflies dance in the soft morning glow. Wow! Oh, a mountain made of cake. She falls down laughing all the way. A giant paper airplane joins the dream. Peppa flies among the stars. Look, a castle in the clouds. Its lights shimmer like moonbeams. She gazes at it, wondering who lives there. Colorful balloons appeared. Peppa grabs a glowing balloon. It lifts her higher and higher. She waves to the moon with a sleepy smile. Pop! The dream begins to fade. Back in her cozy bed again. Good night, little dreamer Peppa. let's join the marathon. Today, Peppa and her friends are joining a fun marathon in the sunny park. Everyone is excited to run together. They warm up and stretch, ready for the big race. Even Daddy Pig joins in. Mommy Pig blows the whistle.
Let's go.
And off they go. Peppa runs fast with Susie by her side. George is a little tired, but Peppa cheers him on.
Go!
Peppa stops to help her friend Rebecca Rabbit. Daddy Pig slows down but keeps smiling. Time for a little drink break. Everyone's having fun together. George pedals as fast as he can. They're almost at the finish line. Look, they're finishing together. Everyone gets a shiny medal. Because in Peppa's world, everyone's a winner. The BBQ fire mishap. Today, Dog Chef is making the biggest BBQ ever.
Aha!
Daddy Pig knows exactly who to call, and Peppa couldn't be prouder to hit the alarm.
Okay.
The rescue team arrives faster than the smell of burnt sausages. From that day, everyone remembered, BBQs are fun, but safety makes them taste even better.
Mummy Pig's surprise birthday! Mummy Pig and Peppa Pig had just come home from their evening walk. Mummy Pig felt thirsty and asked Peppa to get some water. While waiting, Mummy Pig heard strange noises outside the door. Clack, clack, thump, thump, clack, clack, thump, thump. Mummy Pig thought it was just the leaves in the yard, so she waited calmly for Peppa. But outside the house, Daddy Pig and George were preparing a birthday surprise for Mummy Pig. They had a cake and a beautiful bouquet of flowers. Daddy Pig and George quietly came into the house through the back door so Mummy Pig would not see them. Daddy Pig put the cake on the table. George hid behind the curtain with the flowers. Soon, Mummy Pig and Peppa walked into the dining room. They saw the birthday cake and were very surprised and happy. Then George came out from behind the curtain with the flowers. Mummy Pig smiled, hugged George and said thank you. So Mummy Pig's birthday was celebrated with both cake and flowers. Peppa said that Daddy is great. The whole family sang a birthday song together. Mummy Pig felt very happy. It was a wonderful birthday.
Peppa and the Lighthouse Adventure. Today, Peppa's family is going on a boat trip. They are very excited to visit a special lighthouse. A very large boat was anchored at the harbor. George quickly got on board.
Let's go!
The boat glides over the waves. The cool wind and the sparkling sea make the trip even more fun. Suddenly, some seagulls fly by. Peppa and George waves and laughs with delight. There it is! The lighthouse appears, tall and shining over the wide blue sea. Daddy Pig opened the door, and the whole Peppa Pig family went inside the lighthouse. Peppa and George follow Mummy and Daddy Pig up the stairs. It's a long climb, but everyone is having fun. Wow! Such a huge lighthouse lamp! From the top, the ocean looks endless. Peppa sees how the lighthouse guides boats safely across the sea. It was a wonderful trip. Peppa's family had a day full of joy and adventure at the lighthouse. Peppa goes shopping. Today, Peppa and her family are going to the supermarket. They are excited to buy some tasty snacks. First, they look at the fresh fruits. George loves bananas. Peppa picks her favorite apple. So many candies and cookies to choose from. Peppa chooses star-shaped cookies. George finds some gummy bears. Mummy Pig reminds them to buy something healthy too. Popcorn for a movie night. George adds some potato chips. The basket is getting full. Now it's time to pay. The cashier scans all the snacks. Mummy Pig pays at the counter. They leave happily with their shopping bags. Oh, what a fun trip to the supermarket! Let's do housework. Today, Peppa and her family are helping at home. Everyone has a little job to do. Let's see how they work together. Peppa wipes the table, George puts away his toys, Daddy Pig cleans the floor, and Mommy Pig dusts the bookshelf. Working together makes everything easier and more fun. The house is clean and tidy. Well done, everyone!
The dinosaur car. Today, Mummy Pig is staying at home to relax, while Daddy Pig takes Peppa and George for a lovely drive in the country. Daddy Pig, Peppa and George are having a wonderful time driving up and down the hills. But suddenly, the car makes a loud sputtering noise. Clank!
Hey, hey!
Mr. Rabbit pops his head out from the garage. He opens the front of the car, coughs from the puff of smoke, and shakes his head. The engine is completely broken and much too damaged to fix today. What on earth has Mr. Rabbit invented? Out of the garage rolls a giant green metal dinosaur on wheels. It is the mechanical dinosaur car.
Oh!
George's eyes go wide with joy as he roars, "Dinosaur, gra!" Daddy Pig, Peppa and George climb onto the dinosaur car and ride it all the way home. Mummy Pig comes outside, looking very surprised by the loud stomping noise. Everyone loves the new dinosaur car, and the whole family falls flat on their backs, laughing together.
Peppa in art class. It's art time at Peppa's school. Everyone is excited to paint today. Madame Gazelle shows them today's theme, the rainbow. They all pick their favorite colors. Oops! Peppa makes a colorful mess. Susie helps Peppa clean the paint. Danny discovers a new color. Peppa spots a real rainbow. Everyone runs to see it. Peppa gets an idea. She mixes all the colors together and paints a beautiful rainbow. Everyone adds their own touch.
Wow!
Madame Gazelle hangs their masterpiece. They all clap proudly. Peppa giggles at her painty hands. Their classroom is full of laughter. They admire their rainbow art. Peppa's rainbow shines inside and out. Peppa visits the museum. Peppa and her family drive to the big museum on a sunny morning. They park the car and walk excitedly to the entrance. Giant dinosaur statues welcomes them at the gate. Inside, the museum halls are bright and full of wonders. Peppa looks up in awe at the massive dinosaur skeleton. George points and giggles at the dinosaur's big teeth. The family moves to the ancient history section. Old pots, tools, and golden crowns sparkle behind glass. They enter the space gallery filled with stars and planets. Everyone gazes at a model of the solar system. Next is the future technology room with robots. The robot wave as the family walks by.
I love you.
Peppa claps happily, watching the robot dance. Daddy Pig laughs, taking pictures of everyone. A bell rings. The museum is about to close. The family slowly walks toward the exit, smiling. Outside, The sun begins to set behind the museum. Peppa waves goodbye. A perfect day of discovery ends.
The magical gummy candy race Peppa has always dreamed of. Today, Peppa Pig is hosting a fun and exciting candy race. Peppa secretly keeps some gummy candy just for herself. And George wants to do the same too. Then Daddy Pig and Mommy Pig come over to them. Let's start the race together. And everyone happily agrees, shouting, "Candy race! Candy race! E!" The racers line up at the starting line, counting 1, 2, 3, go! Yeah! The first track is a sweet candy road, and the races weave, and Mommy Pig is still in the lead. At the final stretch, Mummy Pig gets stuck in a giant gummy candy, and Daddy Pig happily zooms past. Ha ha. It's time for Daddy Pig to hold the trophy and celebrate. Yahoo, yahoo! While everyone happily cheers and congratulates him. Today is such an exciting and wonderful day.
Peppa Pig and the hospital incident. It's a peaceful morning, and Mummy Pig is riding with Peppa and George in Mr. Panda's car. Today, Mr. Panda is taking the family to the hospital for Mummy Pig's pregnancy checkup.
Bye-bye.
When they arrive, Dr. Dog and Nurse Rabbit come out to welcome them. But something seems wrong. Nurse Rabbit doesn't look well at all. Oh no, she suddenly faints. Peppa rushes over to check on her. While Mummy Pig gently wipes the sweat from Nurse Rabbit's forehead. Dr. Dog quickly goes to get some medicine, hoping it will help her recover. At last, everyone breathes a sigh of relief, and the whole group shares a warm, happy smile now that everything is okay. Peppa's Sweet Shop. Peppa and George are opening their very own candy shop. They decorate the shop with balloons and ribbons. Look at all the colorful candies! Oops! George dropped some candy. They clean up together, and their first customer has arrived. Susie picks her favorite cake. George packed the treats carefully. Oh! Business is going well. More friends are coming to visit. The candy shop is full of happy customers. Peppa and George are busy serving their friends. The shelves are almost empty. The last cupcake is sold. What a success! Peppa tidies up after a busy day. Everything is sold out. After a busy day, George takes a little rest. The shop closes for the day. And they are proud of their sweet little shop. What a wonderful day at Peppa's Sweet Shop. See you next time. Peppa's birthday party. It's a bright morning in Peppa's house. Something special is happening today. Peppa jumps out of bed, ready for her big day. Mommy Pig makes a delicious breakfast.
Ah!
Peppa has invited all her friends to the party. Everyone helps decorate the house. Mommy Pig is baking a special birthday cake. Everything is set. Peppa can't wait. Here come Peppa's friends with gifts and smiles. Peppa welcomes everyone with joy. The room is full of laughter. It's time for some fun games. Daddy Pig calls everyone inside. The cake is ready.
Go, go, go!
Everyone sings happy birthday for Peppa.
Happy birthday!
Peppa makes a special wish and blows out the candles. Everyone enjoys the sweet treats. Peppa's birthday was full of laughter and love. It was a great day.